What's up, guys, and welcome to my series on how to get started in the washer and dryer business. I'm going to be doing weekly videos on how to get started in this business, tricks and tips for how to make more money in it. Please remember to subscribe because I'm going to be putting out videos on this weekly. What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to go over more details on a book that I mentioned called Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. I kind of glazed over in the last video. It really was the #1 book that I recommend. I recommend everyone read it. Time management and just keeping track of what you're doing day to day is such an important thing, not just for the appliance business, for any business you want to get into. And I'm going to give you 3 steps to making more money in 30 days. If you do these 3 steps for 30 days, I can guarantee you'll make a lot more money. I have done them myself. I do them on a consistent basis. If you do them, you will see the same exact results. All right, so step 1. Make a list of exactly what you're going to do the next day before you go to bed. I like to make this list right after I brush my teeth because you're still awake. Everyone brushes their teeth, hopefully, before they go to bed. Don't be nasty. And then just make the list out, and then after you're done with your list of everything, I mean everything you have to do the next day, go through the list and prioritize it. Put an A by anything that is, if it's not done, there will be a consequence. Put a B by anything that if it's not done, there's a small consequence, but not much. Put a C by anything that's, if it doesn't get done, it doesn't really matter. And then a D by anything that you can delegate. And in the appliance business, I'll give you a few examples. If you have kids or a wife, you could delegate out, put it on Facebook ads. You could delegate out cleaning and painting the appliances. That is definitely something that you do not need to do. If you are the repair guy, that is your specialty skill. That is the thing that you should be very good at, that's hard to really let anyone else do. So those 2 things right there alone, painting, cleaning appliances, and listing ads, those are things you can delegate out. The next letter will be an E. And this will disappear over time because you'll stop putting these kind of things on your list. Eliminate. Things that do not matter, that you should not be doing anyway because you are trying to move ahead quickly in life, make more money, reach your goals, whatever it is. You'll see them on your list and just knock them out, cross them out, move on with your life. It's one of those things. I used to do all kinds of extra hobbies, and I was not moving further and further forward with my goals in life. As soon as I eliminated a bunch of the useless, mindless things that I was doing that just kind of took up time, I started making tremendous more money just because those little things add up quickly. And if you use that time to actually push forward on your goals, it's crazy how fast you'll actually move forward. All right, the second thing. On the back of this list, and I like to use note cards, flip the card over and set your 6-month goal and a 5-year goal, and write down how many days until that goal will be there. And every day, knock off 1 day off the list. So you can feel the effect of there's some ticking time bomb happening here of you need to achieve this goal. What's weird is when you start doing this, I always recommend writing the goal out first. That way, when you flip the list over and start your to-do list, you'll be thinking about the goal and how this list will actually be moving you 1 step at a time towards this goal. So, for instance, a 6-month goal in the appliance business, if you are currently making, let's say, $1,000 a month, maybe your 6-month goal will be to make 4 times that. Maybe you're already making $2,000 a month and you're doing it part-time. Maybe your 6-month goal will be to make 4 times that. Put that down, rewrite it every single day 5 times. Don't just rewrite it once. Make it something, when you write something once, you can kind of just mindlessly go through it. When you have to write it 5 times, you start really thinking about it, and your mind will start working on plans of what you need to do to achieve this, and you'll start figuring out better ways to become more and more efficient and knock out things that are really holding you back. So do this for a 6-month goal and a 5-year goal. All right, on a 5-year goal, this will be a harder one to figure out. This is one if you have a spouse, kids, everyone should be involved on these type of goals. What you really want. In 5 years, it's crazy how much you can achieve. So this goal should be a lot bigger than what you currently think it could be. It could be something like, let's say you are currently renting. It can be, I want to own 5 rental properties, or I want to own 20 rental properties, and I want to own my house free and clear. That is 100% achievable if you are pushing towards that goal and taking one step at a time every single day. This is 100% achievable goal. So your 5 years should be something like that, realistic. You don't want to be like, I want to be a billionaire, like something very realistic, but very much so stretching your mind and what you want it to be out of what you kind of think you could do, but you know you've seen others are able to do it, so it's possible. You want it to be in that range. On your 6-month goal, you want it to be something that is a hard stretch and very realistic. So tripling, making 4 times your money, that's very realistic, especially in this type of business, and especially if you're just getting started out and you're only making a couple grand in the appliance repair business. Very doable goal in 6 months. Now, both of these goals, this is another one to sit down with your family. It needs to have a reward. If you do not have a reward for these goals, then it's the whole carrot effect. You need to have a carrot and a way to be able to get to that carrot. And also you need to have your kids know, especially on the 6-month goal, if we reach this goal, we are going to blank, Disney World, or we are going to buy our first house, or we are going to whatever it is, whatever that thing is that makes you happy, what you would really love to have. If it's moving out of the neighborhood you're currently in and to a much better neighborhood, or whatever it is, it can be anything. And I also recommend on your 6-month goal and your 5-year goal to have a money amount also. It's nice to have a money amount, that way you can really track how you're doing. You can be a savings amount or an investment amount. You know, if you're into investing, you know, if you buy a rent house and now you had $50,000 and you spent that $50,000 on a rent house, it didn't disappear. You've invested $50,000. And if you have a goal of, say, $100,000 invested or saved, if you have 2 rent houses and there makes your net worth $100,000, you have reached your goal. So definitely have some type of monetary value on these 2 goals. But that's it, guys. This is not very difficult to do. The hardest part of this whole thing, which to me, the goal setting is fun. I like both of those things. I have changed my goals slightly throughout the years. I've reworded my goals. But the hardest thing is getting in the habit. The habit is so hard to get into. But after you do it for about 30 days, you'll see the results that I'm talking about. You'll see that making a to-do list every single day, how much more efficient you become, how much more money you make, how much happier you are, and you'll start doing it automatically. But doing it the first 30 days is the hardest. And I want you guys, anyone that wants to do this, put it down in the comment below. And 30 days from now, if there's enough down there, I will call everyone out and I'll see if we'll comment again and say that you've done it straight for 30 days. If you do this straight for 30 days and you have no results, I don't know what to tell you, because it works like a charm for me. All right, guys, so that's it. Make a list. Set goals. Put the list in your pocket. I guess this is another step, if you want to call it another step, but like when you wake up in the morning, pick up your cell phone, you put it in your pocket, you pick up your piece of paper list. Don't make your list on your phone. Written down on a note card is so much better. Take that piece of paper and stick it in your pocket. Whenever you finish one of the tasks, take the paper out and cross it out. This will give you a feeling of achievement. It will really make you want to move on to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And the rule is, and if you read Eat That Frog, you'll know this rule already, you never move on to a B task when an A task still exists. So you keep eating away at the A task until that task is gone. And then when that task is gone, if you have 2 A's, guess what? You move on to the second A. You do not move on to the B. When you're done with the A's, then you can move on to the B's. But that's it, guys. Not to be too preachy, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. This has been one of those weird key things in my life that absolutely changed everything. I always say, Eat That Frog. That book changed my life. It's really down, it's a super thin book, and it's really down to like 4 pages in that book that I took very seriously. I tried it for 30 days, and it changed everything. But let me know down below if you guys want to do this. If you're going to do it, do this with me. I'm doing it now, and we'll do this thing together. And just comment below. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and please like, it really helps the channel. And if you want to subscribe, because I'm having a lot more of these videos coming out, click right here. I also have a playlist of all the washer and dryer how to start in this business type videos that I made, and it is right here. Thanks for watching, guys.